they were actually advocating for early marriage because once you're fully developed
and
mentally,
they quickly get you pregnant,
that is over for you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast, Different Strokes for
Different Folks podcast.
I'm Mercy Black, and I'm here with my co-host
Deborah.
I don't know why my voice is all still.
Let's say it again.
We have some serious issues to talk about.
Yeah, it's actually very overpowering. But let's go again.
I'm Mercy Black. I'm here with my co-host
Deborah. Guys, it's really, really hot in the studio because our guest is,
smoking hot.
Gosh.
Yeah, we have a guest
Boiling
as
point.
usual. We've had guests, and we've had like the best conversations in the past weeks, and I'm sure you guys have been enjoying it.
I'm sure you guys miss us.
First of all, let's give our guest a chance to introduce herself.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Chisom.
Hi Chisom.
Yeah, so I'm a friend of Mercy.
Ooh.
And yeah, we go way back.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you how I know her, so you guys should find out for yourself. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Chisom, tell us how was your weekend? How was your weekend? What have you been up to?
Oh, my weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm a gym girly. You know? So the gym was very, very, something I did. Okay. I went to the gym yesterday.
Hence the hotness, guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think I was basically much of a couch potato. Like, I didn't do any chores. So I do my chores like bi-weekly most of the time. Then maybe during the week, just, soft cleaning. So I didn't do anything, man. And I'm here today, so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me, actually.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So I've been meaning to say something like everybody knows. I like to.
There's always something burning in message chest.
As usual.
She's a controversial girl.
Very.
But before we delve into today's topic, I wanted to talk about something that I've noticed that people do that I don't like, and I really do want to talk about it. I want you guys' opinion on it. So there's this thing where people would compare certain things. Like, say for example, I'll give you an example. 3 of us all have makeup on. Then somebody walks in, I'm like, oh my god, I like you guys without makeup. There's nothing I hate.
Like, have you seen me without makeup, first of all?
More than that. Do you remember that content where that guy I think it was a date or something? Then the guy now told
God,
the girl
don't
to
get
clean
the
makeup.
Oh,
and the girl really removed
And
it.
she was not like, oh, I don't have any wipes. Like, she was giving excuses first. And he
was
now said,
I saw wipes
Yeah, I
there.
saw wipes somewhere. Then somebody now helped him and stretched and gave him wipes, and she cleaned everything. Then she was not like, are you happy now? I was like, ew.
His happiness matters.
Ew.
man, please.
Ew.
No, I feel like no. I think I get why she did it. Because like if she didn't say it's because you're ugly, like you're not cleaning makeup, you're just being defensive. Do you understand? I saw these girls in deceivers. That's what they'll think. So she cleaned it to prove a point. Like, okay, you've done all that for what? Then she started with how already clean. Do you
This
understand?
thing that you just said is why I like myself. I've never done anything to prove a point for anybody in my life. In fact, the worst thing you can ever do in this life is tell me that I dare you, dare me. I waste my time for. If you believe what you want, be what you concern me. They go, you're good. You understand? That's exactly how I feel. So another example would be the thing where people be like, so they will say they like you without makeup. Forgetting that you have makeup on not because you are depending on it. I mean, there's a side of those people that actually depend on makeup for stuff. I mean, there was a phase, like especially when you are much younger. I mean, there was a time when I used to have makeup on every now and again. But like, they feel, it's as if they forget that you clean it when you get home, bath, and then you continue your life. Like, not everybody's dependent.
No, sometimes I think some men think that women actually dress sexy to look good for them all the time.
Wow.
Like, it's not for you. It's for me.
I mean, I like my reflection. I love to see my reflection in the mirror. Oh my goodness.
Go to places where there are mirrors.
Yeah, so that I can see myself. What do you mean by I'm doing it because of you? That thing is crazy.
The worst one is like they see you looking so hot with the wigs, the makeup, you're dressing nice, and then they come to approach you, they ask you out, and then you agree to date them, and then they're trying to now dumb you down, like reduce you, like water you down, and say, oh, like now that we're dating, I think you should wear less of this. But this is how you met me, right? Why are you trying to make me what I'm not?
That's me.
I mean, it's not I can't look like those times.
Yes.
In different days. there are days you might just want to be like natural, you know, and all of that. But you asking it of me, I'm not asking you to make more money every time now. Right?
Do you know that this thing you just said, it's like a bigger issue.
Yeah.
I honestly do not like the fact that people think that you want to carve somebody. Human beings exist, especially at a certain age.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I'm not going to be with somebody at 30, that is 35, for example. Your ideas are cast in stone. When I meet you and I talk to you, I just believe that that's who you are. I'm not going to sit and start saying that, oh, how can I adjust him so that he will now... They've already told you who they are. Believe it. Take it, that's all. The concept of changing somebody, not in my cup of
Messi
tea.
runs a strict program.
See, the idea that if you think you can actually change someone, like, that's a very delusional concept, because even you yourself, like, there are things you haven't changed about yourself, and to think you can change a man like Adam that denied Eve, you're
It's
joking.
crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
And I don't like that idea. I don't even like people that always feel like they can stay with somebody or stay so, oh my God, you know, all you just need is a push.
Messi, please.
Please, let's be serious. Even you yourself, that you are stupid, they're advising you are not listening. Do you understand? Just think about it now. Okay, see this idea you have in your head. Somebody outside is now telling you that, oh, this idea, makes sense. So to go and be changing somebody doesn't make sense. Have you changed? No, but you think...
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
You now think that you can go and change another... How now? It doesn't make any sense.
You know when they say coaches don't play? I mean, I'm just trying to, like, two sides of the argument.
I mean, it is what it is.
For me, all I see underneath is control.
Yeah, that's it.
The luxury of saying, oh, I can tell my woman anything and she will listen to me regardless. Oh, babes, don't wear this dress, don't do this makeup. Oh, she's submissive. It's not assignments. Like, men should just take a chill pill, to be honest, right? That's what I think.
Yeah.
It's not assignment, it's so real. Like, what?
So I hate
Yes, now,
I hate the idea of
submit.
submission. I don't like it. I don't even think that anybody should. If both male and female, I don't think that is an ideal.
I saw this tweet. I don't want to mention the person who tweeted it, right? But they were like, if I'm providing for you, right, and you don't want to, like, submit to this thing, then I don't owe you. Then is that I don't owe you my protection or my...
Yes.
Did you see that
guy?
tweet?
Yes, it was that artist that said it's that very young artist. And I looked at it, I was like, even you out there, Yusuf.
Ew.
Please.
So I don't owe you my protection.
Okay, people were asking, okay, well, what are you protecting them from? The same men. So basically what you're saying now is that all of us should pick one and hold body, so that when we reach outside, if your own misbehave, my own will protect. So everybody, you are poking into other people's things.
So now protection. So protection is now transactional.
It has always been
conditional on your submission. And they forget that verse is actually, like, there's an extension of that verse. It starts from somewhere. Both of you should do what? Love each other. The man should love the woman, and then she will now, submit. But they will erase that part. You see that submit? That's the one they will hold on to it.
That's why it doesn't work. And I don't know how many years will it now.
And the funny thing, women actually do want to submit. Like, the most of us do want to submit. Like, when you see a man who's doing all the things he should do necessarily, the provision, protection, leadership, someone who is actually sitting in his role as a man, because there are actually men who are still boys. They are still just winning from their mommy's breast, and they just jump into marriage or into a relationship, and they've seen how their mothers have lived through their fathers, and like, oh my God, I want this for myself. Like, let her be pounding.
They don't see the pain. They don't see the struggle.
I think they actually do.
But they like that it is for their benefits.
Yeah,
they like that it's for their benefits.
I think so. They know,
because
my brothers know how my mom
I would like to have a wife too now. I mean, am I too small to have a wife? If the idea of submission is open to everybody, I mean, look at me. Don't I deserve a wife too? Somebody that would be
kneel down, feed me.
It's not good,
right?
It's sweet for you, it's sweet for me. This thing just reminded me of something. We went out the other time, and then I was talking to this guy. And he was saying, we're talking about something very random. And
I pity everybody that argues with Messi. sorry to that man.
He said something. Okay, we're just talking, and he said, "Oh, this is one of the reasons why I don't go to raves. That he doesn't go for raves because when he'll be dancing like a babe, one guy can just come behind me and dance. So me and the guy that
come behind him to dance.
Is the guy your man?
Like to dance with him.
Yes, to dance with him. So me and the guy that
sorry, I'm just trying to picture
let
it.
me
Like,
explain.
like he's dancing with babe. Let's say the babe is grinding him. Then the guy will now come behind him to grind him too.
Exactly.
As a man, and he's feeling what? He's feeling
he's feeling bad, like violated. So me and the guy, the third guy that we're having conversation, I said, that's how women feel. That's what we said. We echoed it. So he now said, no, that there's a difference. I was like,
what's the difference? What's the difference? It's not Tiash.
She don't see us as human beings now, so our feelings are not. I had to start explaining. While I was trying to explain, and I had to cut myself and say, wait, this nigga doesn't think I'm a human being. Who am I explaining?
Do you understand?
Let the men grind you. Since you don't think that we're human, right?
Are we not mature yet?
The argument. Maybe are we not mature?
Do you know how much straight men fear gay guys?
Oh my goodness!
Like that guy that said he would choose his third daughter over a gay guy. Do you know how much they fear penis?
God, it's like it's a weapon fashioned against them. These days, nothing that's all. We need to say if you want to just make somebody leave, you just third person talk about being gay or something. Everybody just oh my god. Plague is like, oh, ew. That's the easiest way. But really, that conversation just made me realize that this nigga doesn't feel like I'm human.
Because women are still objectified.
Because you have these feelings. What makes you think I don't have the feelings? He's not like, it's not the same thing because
but I mean, if we're pushing equality, it's like, if I can be, why can't you be grinded too?
Thank you.
It's a rave, everybody is free. Then why are you in a rave if you know you don't want to?
That's why they're comfortable.
As a man, why are you coming here if you don't want to? If you know that
exactly.
you will be
Why are you dressing in a way that's
why are you falling that gathering if you're not open-minded?
Of course.
Why are you not home by 8? Sleeping.
Why are you at a rave?
As a virtuous man.
Exactly. You called for it.
Who is going to marry you now that another man has grinded you?
As well, your value has reduced. So funny. Oh my days.
But that conversation was very, very interesting. But it just made me understand that.
It's irony for me.
And it's crazy that these things are happening, and then there's now the whole thing of male loneliness.
They are lonely.
Do you know? Let me explain. Do you know why I don't completely? I mean, I get the idea, but like I'm like, whatever. It's because look around you. I always say, like, okay, I'm from Imo State, and whenever somebody wants to get married to an Imo girl, maybe someone's dating an Imo girl, they always say, the bike price is so expensive. I'm like, get carpenter, farmer, bricklayer. They come from Imo State. They marry you. Like, inside of your pocket, you is marry.
Yeah.
So, the same way, if you want to be partnered, at your in your tax bracket, you will find people on that level.
True.
I don't really like when they say that tax bracket.
With social media that has amplified so many things, I understand that we want to aim higher, but let's not lie.
No, but really, because my tax bracket when I was 21, and now that I am, it has changed.
That's why.
So imagine if someone thinks about that same tax bracket, God forbid.
That's why they say that you should not marry in that 20.
Your 20s.
Yes, you marry when your front.
When your tax bracket is bigger.
And you
have some form of financial independence.
Money has come, your sense have almost complete.
But my point with this whole male loneliness thing is that women are now like demanding more. Like, they're not making their own money, so they're not necessarily marrying for like money as much. Do you understand? Because they can now like build something for themselves. Do you understand? They have like the liberty to like make their own stuff. So their reasoning, apart from the whole companionship thing, they're now demanding something worth more than money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because you know how they say if money is all you have as a man, like it's not enough. Like you need to like have certain principles. You have to be very like you have to be serious, just like your character. You have to. Do you understand? Sure. They have to bring more to like the table. Do you understand? So
the crazy part is even those that are still fixated on the idea of having money, financial stability, and being able to marry the woman of your dreams, and then they now meet the woman. Guess what? The women are no longer shy.
They'll lock them outside in the cold.
Oh, the women are no longer shy to tell you, that money that you say is all you have, bring it. Bring it out. I want to see it. Let me see it. Koro. Open your bank account to see the money. Because you cannot promise them anymore. It's not word of mouth. It's not an idea. You can't build castles for them anymore.
Yeah.
They want to see the money, and I think that's one of the reasons why the male loneliness is up. Because they are shocked. I feel like they're just shocked. It's like they woke up on you. Oh my God. What's happening?
I know this whole thing. This thing has also been written where they said it'll come a time where women don't want to marry, and all they just want to do is just like get a child and be like, oh, let this person just bear your name.
Yeah.
Like it's in the Bible, you understand? Like, let this person just bear your name and everything. Although it was like a different context, but yeah, that entire thing. I feel like it still happened. Like most people just want to like have their kids and not even like get married
people are
anymore.
doing IVFs by themselves.
Yeah, of course.
Ladies don't care if you have money. I get to a certain age, you'll be like, oh my God, I've always wanted to be a mother. And this actually reminds me of one TikTok I saw where somebody was trying to explain the idea of patriarchy and matriarchy society, where in a patriarchal society, it's dependent on the men's ego ideology. Everything is about them. But in a matriarchal society, it's more about the kids. So it's like a generation having to move the knowledge from one generation to the next.
Yeah.
So the care and concern is about the kids. For example, they gave an example of in a patriarchal society where everything is fixated on the men in a home, like a context of a home. Yeah. When you come home, a man comes home from work, like food is being shared, the larger quantity or the idea of being fed is like heavily on the man. You hear the woman be like, oh, that's your daddy's food. That's yeah. And you know that the kids need the protein more, but then you are giving the man the heaviest, largest portion, something that will be shared amongst more people. Yeah. You fixate it, it's just only him. And the kids are left with maybe crumbs, just because it's very small. Yeah, and they don't look nice. I remember because when I was growing up, I remember some kids, they would look like
emaciated.
Why their parents are like properly, they look very good. They don't really care for the kids as much just because, I mean, you know, the woman is fixated on the man, taking care of him. Like all her attention is like, oh, I want to make sure that my home is stable. You hear women that probably have divorced or they are widowed, and then when they want to remarry, they will leave their children and then go and marry. Then someone do not be like, why do you? They will say, if I take my child along with me to go and marry, they will maltreat them. The question now is, why are you marrying someone that will maltreat your child? Like, must you marry? The person who maltreat your child, that's enough for you to not even be married. Do you understand my point? Because the child is part of you.
Truly, truly treat your child the way you expect them to be treated.
Yes, but the difference here is you treating your child and then how they will treat, like the poor treatment that your child is doing, is because you are so fixated on being married and being partnered, then you forget the children. That's the idea of a patriarchal society. But if you're in a matriarchal society, it's more or less like we're trying to continue the generation. We're trying to, you know how they say, you keep the mother's tongue, like we want the children to learn. We want basically everything that has to do with society. You're keeping the generation to keep flowing and flourishing. Yeah. But like in matriarchal society, you are there to like, to please the men.
Yeah. What I think is like some of those women, or most of those type of women, they just love to be married.
Yes.
Like it's the lack of marriage is like a taboo for them because that's how they grew up.
People actually respect you more. They're just setting
yes.
So even like a certain gatherings, to be honest.
So it's almost not their fault. To be fair, it's like the society that they live in.
Yeah, but you have your brain. Like, okay, you see cases here. A woman marries a new husband, and it might be the girl's father, right? And he molests her. As a matter of fact, he sexually abuses her. Yeah. And then you see the woman actually chase the girl away from the home because she wants to protect her marriage. I'm like, this is an abuse.
Yeah, it's like crazy. It's crazy.
Like, short of words, like, it's insane. These experiences it's not Nollywood. They see them, they happen. Real life.
Because I don't think they ever preach to those women what life could be outside marriage. Like, have a life before marriage. I'm very much happy that I didn't get married at the age that my mother wanted me to get married to. If I get married at the age that I mean now, I'll be so glad for it because my frontal lobe is obviously overdeveloped right now. I'm independent financially, emotionally, I'm well grounded, and I can reason for myself. If a man leaves me tomorrow, if he abuses my child, I'm so happy to leave him. I don't want to know whether you did it or not.
Living the men with the kids.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The single father.
Who went in male-dominated fields.
It's like, wow. That when they will pressure you and then tell you that you must do what they want, and that if you leave, that they will take the child because they feel like
child
your
will
whole
look for me
heart
now. My child
and your
will
whole
look for
life
me.
is fixed. Yeah,
My child
they
will-
look for
they will look for me
parents.
now. Yes, now.
Even the ones who abandon them, so they don't even know from child, they find them.
And I'll walk in on their wedding
Exactly.
very majestically.
You see,
as
that's
mother of
thank
the
you.
bride.
And then what happens when you say these things the way we've said it? We are bad people. Oh my God, that's not motherly of you. How dare you? But that's an accepted behavior for
I
men.
realized that not everybody was actually born with like a nurturing spirit. Like
True.
not every female is born with like a nurturing spirit. Like it's not because they gave it to you like, oh, you already know how to like take care of your child. You already have this. Not everybody has that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? This is a generic. That's why some people are like, because they've been self-aware enough to just know that, okay, because I know myself and I know certain things, I know that if I have a child, I would not give the best to this child. Do you understand? Because I know they know that, okay, I feel like I'm a selfish person. I'm not capable of loving more than a certain amount of people at the same time, or be this sacrificial. I feel like if people take time to like study themselves,
True.
they will know, and then they won't. And sometimes people hate being mothers, respectfully, like they resent it, not because the child is horrible, but like it just brings out a part of them that they don't like. Do you understand? And it's just very aggravating. And you just see people that are just children that are just born out of so much trauma, and they're like, "What?" And they're like, "Mommy, why are you doing this?"
Why
like,
do you hate me and stuff like that?
And that's because they got married early. Or like they got married at the
no,
point
it's not even about
they
early.
didn't know
Yeah, but
themselves.
early also, yeah.
Early is not necessarily age, but like at the point in their life where they didn't know themselves.
This episode is brought to you by NTL Deluxe Living.
Not the regular deluxe living.
So it's a premium hospitality company delivering world-class experiences since 2020 in Lagos and Abuja.
From luxury apartments in Lekki to Ikoyi to Abuja for short and long stays, to car rentals, boats,
And
private jets, and charters as well.
We redefine comfort, privacy, and class.
For all our social media handles, check the screen below. So, to be fair, I understand the idea of people wanting to be pregnant and have kids, and I know that when I speak sometimes people are like, it's because you don't want to have children. Yes, I get it. Sure. But the thing is, because I'm self-aware enough to decide that I don't want to participate in pregnancy, I'm now seeing things from a different perspective. And trust me, I'm not saying that I'm better
And this
than...
is before the girl with the list.
Yes, this is long because I've always...
So let's be clear. You don't want to have kids.
No, I don't want to have children.
Oh wow.
And I've had this at the back of my mind for a very long time. And I shared it with some people the other time, and I was trying to explain the reason why. Every time I come up and I say, oh, I don't want to have children, people are like, oh my God, what happened? Who traumatized you? When you there, when somebody gave birth, was it traumatized? I'm like, no, I just have never wanted to be pregnant for any reason.
When did you know this?
I was even below 10 years old when I knew that I didn't want to have children.
For real?
At that time I was questioning the act and the process, and I was wondering, like, in fact, I wasn't even wondering why we did it. I was rather saying, how can I opt out of this?
You see, that's why I'm like, you know how they say, oh, it's a small child. Don't tell them. Children pick things at a very, very young age. Who will believe that at the age of 10, you already realize that, okay, this is what I want and this is what I do not want. Do you understand? So have these conversations with like children as small as they know these things and they are getting smarter.
You may not be able to like have the full picture, but you do have like
an idea.
So at that stage, I was like, how can I opt out of? That's what was in my head. I need to opt out.
Are there events that led to this that age?
No. I was very scared of turning 20 because I thought that 20 was a big age and that would come in marriage and bearing children. Meaning like at every new year that came, I was getting closer and closer
to husband's house,
to being married and having kids. And I really didn't want to do that. And I thought that I didn't have a choice because everybody around me were getting into it. One time, my cousin that lived in the US, my mom came home and was like, that she said she didn't want to get married. I was like, you can opt.
Like I have free will. You don't say.
And I was like, okay, because my mother is not her mother.
Yeah.
They don't even live in Nigeria. So that may not still be the case for me. So let me now sit down and decide, is it possible for me? So I was now begging God. And I'm very honest with you guys. I was begging God, I wanted to get to 30. Please don't bring any man my way.
Are you serious?
Yes, because I didn't want to have children. I honestly didn't want to. I was praying to get to 30. Do you know why?
Is there a logical reason why?
I just don't want to participate in pregnancy. That's just all.
Okay, but you can have someone surrogate for you or something.
I'm not keen on having those lineage legacy. I'm not keen on it either.
So like you can adopt.
Yeah, for the sake of you know, I mean, we are human beings and people don't have families, and you may decide that yes,
Yeah, of course, to help.
let's care for other people that are less privileged.
You can also care for a dog.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
I mean, like dogs are people's. I have a dog, it's my baby.
You see,
So
the important thing is that I'm not. It's not that I don't have love in my heart. It's not like I cannot even, because when my sister had her baby and it was like, look at the way I was like, no, there's a difference. I can drop the child and go home. Like, that's not my child. That's a different thing. Do you understand me? And sometimes people don't want to understand. Do you know the funny thing? One time I said this thing out loud and one guy heard it and he felt like it was a challenge.
Let me prove to her that I'll be the father of her kids.
Like, yes. It was like I had challenged him.
Challenge me and see.
Are you trying to try? Yes, like it doesn't work that way. Do you understand? And also, I also shared this on Twitter the other time, and I said that based on my personal experience, mind you, I'm turning 30, and that's one of the reasons I'm excited to turn 30, because I have finally gotten to the point where I can now decide that I'm not having children and nobody can beat me. Do you understand? Nobody can now tell me anything. Like, I'm so excited about it. Of this decision. Yes, I'm so excited about it.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, when I told my mom, she said, okay, but do you want to marry? And I said, yeah, I want to marry. She's like, okay, God will give you what you want. So basically, because...
That's so cute.
Yeah. So basically, because...
What if she said that, but she's praying behind?
She will be. I think she will be. She's praying. She's praying behind. Seriously praying. Yeah, but then I told her that you have other kids, because I have 4 other siblings. So I'm not your only child. I'm not your only child. So you have other siblings. So I have other siblings. So you can go ahead and have. And my siblings are very open to being pregnant and having their own kids, and that's fine. I think the only thing downside to it, like I told you earlier, is being partnered. There's a lot of Nigerian men want children, so you have to like feel.
Well, there's actually a very large group of men who don't want kids. So you just have to like.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, but that's not the only. When I'm picking a partner, that's not the only thing I'm not going to look for. Oh, do you want children? You want children? Oh, okay, you want children? Okay, go. If you don't want children, okay, that's I'm not following you. Because I met someone that didn't want kids too.
But and then there was a downside change to the trajectory of a marriage.
Well,
like things start going downhill because like, oh, if you no longer focus on me anymore. It's just like the child. That's the patriarchy. And the body is changing, and there are just so many things, and then you don't just feel the love from your partner anymore. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then also you can go blind, can go deaf.
Oh my God,
you can lose your hair. You know,
you can tear up, you can tear back.
Do you understand? Like they'll stitch you back up. Like it's crazy.
You can lose your organs. You can be deaf. It's a long list.
It's a long list. You can't pack that.
But yeah, I personally, I do want to have kids. Yeah. Maybe like 2 or 3. You know, I'm not sure, but to see how that goes.
I love being an auntie. I'd rather that.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
My motherly instinct is very intact.
I mean, first daughter is...
Are you a first daughter?
No, I'm not.
I don't know about first daughter. I don't know why it's me about first daughter.
It's one reason why.
Because I'm the first daughter.
She don't want children. Okay, because she doesn't want to live the rest of her life doing that.
No, because the reason why I say that, is that it's not just about first daughter, because I'm the first daughter. And I can say that my sister is more... hands-on. She's more nurturing.
Okay.
Yeah, like she likes really nice stuff. Do you understand? Like she likes to cook, she likes to nurture, like she likes children, like she's just the woman. Is it compared to me? No, but like a girl that be like she's so mother, that kind of thing. So yeah.
She's not, I don't picked up a baby and like, looked at it and felt this, oh, like, I love you. I love you. Yeah, exactly. When that's so
yeah, but just not when they're
I love them. I'm funny enough, yeah, I love them and I love them anyhow to talk. Do you understand? Milk, chubby fat. I mean, because they're not mine.
Okay.
So
like now that you're already certain you don't want to have kids, have you made any measures to permanently eradicate that?
This is what I was
Like marrying a man with
what-
vasectomy.
No, like taking out your womb,
This is-
doing
No.
family planning
What
and
if
stuff
the
like
man
that.
just needs to get a vasectomy?
This is
No,
what
like this is her.
Why
right
does
now.
she have to be the one?
Because she doesn't want to have kids.
So this is the thing, yeah. No, I said I wouldn't be with somebody that's 35 and already has his ideas and try to change them. So first of all, I
Okay,
would
but I
want
have
to
one
be
other
with-
question.
okay.
Sorry. What if you meet a man who is like who already has kids? So they are not yours, but like, can you marry someone
Yeah,
like that?
I think I started thinking about that direction.
you don't
like
mind,
maybe
yeah.
being with someone that is widowed or something. But I don't know
No,
about
let's not say
divorcing.
widow, but like has
Yeah,
a child.
but you have to do something about
What do you
yourself.
mean, baby
too.
daddy? Someone that's a baby daddy.
Yeah, that has like a child. Yeah, maybe not necessarily widow.
Maybe first of all, Nigerian women love marriage. African women love marriage. So if they leave you, sums up.
No, what if the partner died? Something's up.
Said widowed. If somebody's widowed,
Yeah.
that's as far as he didn't kill the wife.
Yeah.
I could consider that. But
Yeah,
aside
but
from
like
that,
the child is basically not yours, and they're like
Yeah,
they're like from 10 upwards, that type of thing.
even if the child is a baby, see, being a mother is not a problem.
Yeah.
It's the fact that process of giving birth,
Yeah,
that is
the
my
entire.
problem. So that's why I said
yes,
adoption.
chaotic.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed.
So you're saying that you can get a surrogate.
See, if I'm opting out of giving birth, I don't think I would want to put somebody through it.
No, but if you can pay for it, would you?
No, I wouldn't. This is not about my seed. I don't know if you understand. Because I'm also not, I don't crave legacy or putting myself,
So you're like, let that lineage fucking die.
I don't care about it as much.
Yeah,
because
okay.
in the end, you know how they do it now? The man will bear the child will bear the man's last. So my last name will go with me regardless of whether I want to have children
Yeah,
or
of
not.
course,
So let's not
true.
even, let's not lie, let's not steal.
But when they die, they will put me there. Like if she's a woman, right? At least they
Just
remember
on the,
It's not just on one day that they put in it.
only the tomb and
Maybe on the form where you're feeling it.
Ah,
maybe,
that's all.
okay.
That's
that.
it.
Days.
Nobody will
Aside
remember
from
me.
you, I
regardless.
think I only know one person in my life who doesn't want to have kids, and it's so. I mean,
There are even people that don't want to get married too. Yeah.
yeah, like a lot of women, like, the number is increasing every single day because I mean, women are now more empowered. We have money now, we have jobs, and our eyes have actually opened.
Sometimes I feel like they knew why they were tying us down.
Obviously, now look at that.
And why they were actually advocating for early marriage because once you're fully developed
And they
mentally,
quickly get
and
you pregnant.
that is over for
All your
you.
ambitions
You are stuck
are
there.
dead.
You are
Yeah.
your child. Stay for the child. Stay for the children. 10. They will not say if you are live with your children. Only you carry 10 battalion. They go where you want to go with them. No money, no work, nothing.
No, but I kind
my
of see
gosh.
why they were restricting people from like working
Obviously, yeah.
without like a man. Like even if you want to like get property, you have to get like a man to like go ahead of you. Do you understand? Just so you are like dependent and just like to like gauge or like maybe they saw it as women are like wildfire, right?
Yes.
If you don't control them in a certain
Yeah.
way, they can. Do you understand? They can do and undo. Do you understand? So they're like, oh, let's just put measures in place to just make sure.
But the world has always been patriarchal. It has always been about the men. Even in Bible times, like go to your Exodus from the census, they only count men and boys. Women are never in the picture. So it's
We're
all
now
about
here.
the
We're
men.
not going anywhere. Again. Nothing for you.
Oh my god!
Let's move to the next segment, which is our games.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so we
right.
have 5 questions rather, general questions, not so
Okay.
serious. I have 2 questions, Deborah has 2 questions. What we're going to do is I will ask you the 2 questions. Then based on the questions we've asked, you will now decide who would ask you the 5th one.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah.
Whose
So-
questions I like the most? Right?
Yeah. You now decide. So let me go first.
Okay.
First question. What is the largest ocean in the world?
It's the Pacific Ocean.
Correct.
Lovely.
This our guest is very
Starting off strong.
averse with current affairs. There we go.
Okay. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
That would be Leonardo da Vinci.
Correct.
Thank you.
That's 2. Nice. Okay. Which desert is the largest in the world?
It should be Sahara Desert.
Correct. This is how I guess they finish work.
She did also.
Okay, there we go.
Which bird is known as the king of birds?
the eagle.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Clock it.
That's
How many
4 over
actually answered from
5.
you?
Correct, 2.
Okay, so choose.
Who do you want to take the last question?
Interesting. Okay, Deborah.
Are you sure? Okay, let me find something easy since you picked me. Yeah.
Right.
Which is the longest river in the world?
Longest river. River Nile.
Correct. Wow.
5 over 5.
All prep call. Girls supremacy.
And you know the funny thing is that the girls are always winning. They're always getting the
Yeah,
questions
based on-
correct.
based on-
based-
5 over
yeah.
5.
They're always
Brains
getting
with beauty.
exactly.
Beauty
Period.
with brains.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for having a conversation
me.
with us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate this conversation. Was very sweet.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Would you like to share with our audience how they can reach you on social media?
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
This is your camera, yeah? Okay.
On Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok is Chisom Michelle _
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming. Thank you for your opinions. And thank you
Thank
guys
you.
for watching as well.
Thank you for having
Until
me.
next time. Deborah, do you have any closing?
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very important.
Yes.
Subscribe, comment. I like to read your comments. I like comments all the time. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Twitter, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need you. We love you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.